You need to let go of this idea that you need to be a good guy, because your definition of a good guy is a fucking douchebag. One of the big struggles for a lot of guys, a lot of newer guys that get into this stuff is they have spent years and years talking about how they are a good guy.
Yeah.
And how they've spent years convincing themselves and others that they are a good guy.
Yeah.
They get into this stuff, see how much of an asshole I am, and then they're like, well, fuck that. I don't want to be like that. And my reply to that is okay, no, I don't want you to be like me. I want you to find your own style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But in order to find your inner badass or your inner asshole, all it really is acting on what the fuck you want, when you want it. Yes, you're going to find your own style, but there is a certain style among all guys that women gravitate to that is irresistible. And you can't hate upon what it is you want. Your goal is not to be a nice guy. Nice guys don't get laid. Nice guys get invited over to watch the girl's dog while she goes out and fucks me.
Oh, man.
Well, she goes out and fucks the guy on the motorcycle. Takes off with the guy on the motorcycle, right? Spend more time reflecting on this and writing it out, and just push the envelope. You have to try pushing the envelope with different things that you say. Stop censoring the words you speak so much. If you're sitting there at a table with a girl or a group of people and a girl, you look over and her tits are half hanging out, and you're thinking, you're like, damn, she's really got a nice chest on her. You know what I want you to do? I want you to fucking say that.
Nice tits.
I'll do it 100%. I love doing that.
See, here's the thing. If it's coming from your inner being, if it's coming from your inner being, it's not going to feel awkward. It's not going to feel made up. It's not going to feel corrupt. It's not going to feel like you have ulterior motives. If you suppress your inner being, that inner voice, if you suppress that inner voice and what it truly desires and what it wants to say and experience, then you're going to be walking around like some shady motherfucker, like you have some ulterior motives, you have something else going on, like just fucking, it's like, fuck, just say it already. Stop beating around the bush and say what you want. You don't do it coming when you're speaking from that place. It's pure. It's not. You don't have bad intentions. You're not coming from a cruel place. Now, if you suppress that true side of you, that inner being, and your true inner desires, and suppress that inner voice, what happens is you do it day after day, year after year, and eventually you become really fucking frustrated and bitter.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Trust me.
And it is true. It is hard to hear, but I think I've been nice for way too long, and it's got me nowhere. Well, and it hasn't got me what I wanted, I should say.
By speaking those words, saying, yeah, well, everything that I did in the past got me to where I didn't want to be. Well, no, it got you to this moment, and this moment's a good thing, because guess what? You're working through changing it.
Yes.
Good.
went through a lot to get me to this point where I actually met you and hired you as a coach, but years of falling short. I'm not sure how else I can put it. It's like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I'm a good guy. A good guy, well, just like that old phrase, nice guys finish last. And, well, there's some truth to that.
And you got to remember, like, we're not talking about going out and being a dick and intentionally, deliberately hurting people's feelings, right?
No, I wouldn't do that. Shove somebody down, call them up.
No, we're not doing that. But it's speaking freely. It's owning who you are, what you like, and what you dislike. You're not living as a Democrat where you're so worried about everybody else's fucking feelings that you tiptoe around and try to make transgender fucking bathrooms. Being a quote-unquote, as you guys have been viewing yourselves, nice guy, that's exactly what it's like. And if you look at if you're up to date on anything that's going on in politics with the Democrats, you know they're corrupt. You know that they are corrupt as fuck, and they have got they are so stuck and trapped in their goddamn lies and their pride and their arrogance. They literally don't know the difference between left and right because their entire existence has become a lie. You're not trying to please everybody. You're not trying to get every fucking girl to like you.
No.
You're not trying to get everybody to like you. You're not trying to have sex with every girl that you find to be physically attractive. You're just taking ownership of who you are and your life and how you live. You're taking full responsibility for that. And you don't put up with anybody's bullshit. Speak out. You got something to say? Fucking say it. Whoever you're speaking to might not really care for it, but at least you're speaking out.
No doubt about it.
You may not be liked, but you for damn sure will be fucking respected. I had a friend of mine years back, and we were friends for years, and this kid was honestly probably one of the biggest fucking dicks that I've met in my life. He treated his girl like shit. It was a cool guy. He would be fun and going out and stuff, but kind of under his breath, he was a fucking dick, always talking shit about people and this and that. But you know what? He didn't give a shit about it. He accepted it. He owned it. He knew he was a fucking dick. But because he owned it, he got away with it. And you might not like him. Some people will like him. Some people won't. It's kind of like what you call an acquired taste. But you will respect him. It's the same thing with me. I'm an acquired taste. I acknowledge that. I'm okay with that. I own that. You like it? Cool. You don't? Cool. Am I going to hurt your feelings? Probably. Did I ever do it with bad intentions? Absolutely not.
No.
And you know that. You might not like me at times. The goal is not to be a good person and try to convince yourself that you're a good person or even an asshole. You are a human being. You are an individual. You're a spiritual being having a human experience within this body and mind that you chose. Just live it. Own it. You chose it. Your goal is not to be a good guy. Sure, you want to do good things and nice things for people. Why? Well, that's just what you're supposed to do. No, that's not what you're fucking supposed to do. If you're doing something nice for another individual, and then you have that mentality of, well, that's just what you're supposed to do. Oh, my parents expected me to do it. Fuck that. You're not being honest with yourself. You're not being authentic. If you choose to go help the old lady across the street, go fucking help her. don't do it out of a place of guilt or social pressure or feeling like you just have to do it because that's what you're supposed to do because you're a good guy. No. You are not a fucking good guy. And that is not the goal. Yes, you become a better version of yourself. But the thing is during this process, you need to accept the fact that you're going to become a selfish motherfucker way before you reach that point of selflessness. And guess what? That's okay.
Okay.
Bottom line is if you don't have much experience with women, you are going to operate from a place of memory. And if you look back at the place of memory where you are operating from on a regular daily basis, you are operating from a place of be nice to girls. Oh, if a girl looks like this, she's a good girl. If a girl looks like that, she's a whore. Oh, people in my country, girls in my country, girls like that, oh, they're angels.
Huh.
Girls that look this way, man, there's no way in hell a girl like that would ever have a fucking threesome. She's prim, she's proper, she's pretty, she's like an angel, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful in every possible way. Oh, she's in school. Oh, she has a great career. There's no way. Oh, my God, she's religious. She comes from a really strong religious background. She's got to be a good girl. She's 19. She's got to be a virgin. The list goes on, and each one of you have to be honest with yourself about the thoughts and ideas of the things that kind of come up in your mind on what a good girl looks like. And I only tell you to be really aware of this, not for any other reason than you need to take and have this huge list of what this looks like to you, of what is this good girl. You need to have this list on a piece of paper in front of you. And you need to go out back and burn that motherfucker and say, this is complete bullshit, because I can guarantee you she would fuck me in 3 minutes, flat. Oh, yeah, but she said she doesn't have much experience. But Cory, she's just such a good girl. She just doesn't have, she told me she doesn't have much experience. That's because she forgot to mention me and all the other guys in the world that are like me, that took her home and fucked the living shit out of her and made her come 8 times and squirt all over the fucking television. That little innocent girl, just because she's from this really strong religious background and this family and she's got these values and all that. Yeah, I just had her back in my place squirting all over the fucking TV, gushing. It was like fucking fireworks going on.
Oh my God.
Hashtag truth. And I know it's hard to accept that. It's hard to admit that. It's hard to probably, for some of you, even fucking hear that.
Hey buddy, I hope you enjoyed that. If you feel you got some value out of that and would like to check out some of my other stuff, be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and don't forget to click on that little bell icon on your screen so you can get a notification the next time I post a video. Till next time, enjoy.